All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with God's Raid. All right, we are on day 14, apparently. I didn't realize how long I was playing. Apparently, it's been a lot longer. So, yeah, 14 days. We're in 2 weeks. We've got a reasonable team, and we did just get a new hero, which I am considering switching out. We got a new one. I was doing some fusing, and we got this little friend, the Divine Priest, the best, one of the best. I don't know if she is the best. I'm assuming she's the best healer in the game, outside of maybe some gods and some other stuff. But I don't really know. I just know that she does do defense up. The problem here is that we don't need healing right now. We need attack. So she's kind of going to be sitting on the sideline for a little bit. We're leveling her up. We got her to 1 star. We'll see where she goes, but we want to get everyone else maxed out first before we move forward. So let's look at everybody and where we're at. So we've got Mr. Knight Commander, who now has a Epic Plus. I guess that's what that called, right? Epic Plus, whatever. Yeah, Epic Plus weapon. So we've got him in that. We've got mostly Epic gear on him, so he's working out pretty well. Level 35. We just need to get some stuff for him for his what is that? For Transcendence, because he is still level up. For Transcendence, we're still missing 10 pieces. He's the only one that we've been having some trouble with in getting his pieces. We do have Power Fist, who is now in mostly all epic. I think she has 2 pieces that are not epic. We've got our boy here. We just got some new legendary gear, so we got a legendary plus weapon, plus 552 attack, plus 15% attack, plus crit penetration, and we're slowly working towards that accuracy. So hopefully we'll get that soon. It's going to take a little bit. We do have, I think, in the campaign we can get 30 stones, so I'm hoping I can get their weapons up to level 10 and yeah, we'll have some strong heroes because we do have a second hero with a legendary weapon right here. It's also crit and penetration. She just doesn't have that extra piece. So that's kind of nice. We actually got them in legendary weapons and mostly epic gear. We did get her ring. We just have to level it up. So we're going to need some pieces. We may farm the dungeon just to get some extra stuff so we can build up and craft some stones so we can get this leveled up to at least get that skill attack multiplier. I think that's what we're going to probably focus on because we want to get that, and we want the crit resist not so much, but that multiplier we definitely want for her damage. And then we've got Miss Priest here, who is 5 star and transcended to 5 star as well. So yeah, she's got a lot. We got a lot of power here going on. Manage equipment. We still have a couple of other pieces we can use. So we did get this piece right here. So we're going to put that on the tank. It's a legendary plus helmet, and we have a legendary plus glove. So we're hopefully going to get those 30 stones and get their stone. We're going to basically level these to 7, put them on, equip them, and then try to do whatever we can with the weapons because that takes a lot of stones. So we want to make sure we at least get these pieces of gear on my tank so that he has his helmet and his gloves. These are mainly for tank gloves. As far as everyone else, we haven't put any gear on her yet. We literally just got her. Banshee, we took all the gear from the other heroes and we started putting them on my secondary heroes for the raids, and we did get them all to +1 star. So they're a little bit stronger now. Not much stronger, but they're moving up. We've got Hela, we've got, what is that? Banshee, we've got Lightning Demon, we've got Orc Magician, and we've got Dark Mage. So they are our backup hitters for the raid. We will be trying them out in a little bit too. We also got this piece, a Epic Plus defense boot, so that's kind of nice. It's actually HP boot, so we've got plus HP. So we'll probably put that on my tank also just to keep him beefy. He has been dying a little bit here and there, as you can see. So we're going to try and get that up, and we'll be looking pretty good, I think, on him. So we'll take the extra pieces and put them on everyone else. That's where we're at as far as all of this goes. As far as masteries, we can get another mastery point. We're just not going to use it right this second. I am kind of debating whether or not to do a reset on this. It's going to cost me 1,200 gems. That's the problem because I tried resetting this one 3 times and I freaking got blue. We want to try to get all the purples so we can get this 900 attack and all this HP, but we missed it. All right, so whatever. It is what it is. We have this one crit here, which sucks, and it ruined it. But yeah, it's going to cost me 1,200 gems to save all of this to get another chance at this being basically epic. So yeah, it sucks, but whatever. So like I said, I'm not focused on it right now. It's just going to be there for now, and that's it. So where are we at? What are we doing? So Expedition, we have leveled up a little bit. We are on stage 4-9 right now. So we do have to beat this boss. He has a ton of HP, and he's pretty strong. So we are going to probably switch out for Mimir to get some more damage, or possibly even Aphrodite. Is it Aphrodite? I don't know, not Aphrodite. What is her name? Which god is that? The problem is she's ranged. Here, this one. Artemis. she's ranged, but this attack, if we can level it up, will do a ton of damage. So I'm torn as to who to pick as of this moment. It also slows the boss down, which helps because then they don't heal. But at the same time, the crit damage might be better off for us. So I think, do we have any potions? Let's see. Do we have potions? Register all? Yeah, level 8. We'll see. Either way, we can enhance divinity a little bit. We can probably try to get this done maybe by doing the tower a little bit. Not tower, the God's Raid, the Hall of Gods, which we're at now, right now. Funny enough, it took us a long time to finish the we had to do a bunch of the Pandora's box. That quest took a long time. So we did that, finally finished it. I just ran the stone level in the maze and we got a bunch of low-end stones and we just crafted a bunch of really crap gear and just threw it into the Pandora's box and we got that finished. And that got us from like 24, I think, progression all the way up to 41. So yeah, it got us a legendary piece of gear and then it also got us those boots. So that's where we got that from. And then we're moving forward here. So hopefully we can get 50 victories in the Hall of Gods. I kind of don't want to do that right now. I have enough to do it. It just depends. I mean, I don't think it's going to push me that far. It's only going to give me 30,000 gold. So, whatever. As far as the tower goes, let's look in the tower. We are on stage 135. I don't know if we died here or if I just stopped playing. Let me see. Let's see. All right. So we're at 188,000 power right now. And we are pushing gold 2 almost. We're almost at gold 2 in arena. So we're gonna check that out too, just to kind of see where we're at and how this team is running. I think this fight kind of screwed us up and killed us. I don't really remember. We'll see. The legendary weapons are definitely helping on the damage front. We're not going to do auto. Well, we are on auto, but we're not going to do full auto because we want to be able to kill everything. I think this team messed us up last time. I don't remember. Or maybe not. There we go. So looks like we're doing good as long as this guy doesn't do something crazy. There you go. So it looks like this team is working well. I mean, like I said, they're not the greatest team in the world, but they work. They work. They get us through stuff, and it's fun. And I don't have to worry about wasting resources. We did get another level on our account, so we are level 17. So we do have a lot more energy to spend, which is nice. We're going to try to get that up to like level 20-ish and move a little bit forward on that. I really would like to get Spear Knight to 6-star. I think that's a goal that I really want to do. And then once we get this team to 6-star, that's when we're going to start branching out. And by that point, we'll have heroes that can kind of farm the lower end areas of maybe very hard by themselves. And I'm not doing my thing. The lower end areas of very hard. And hopefully the goal here is that we have a hero that can essentially just farm it by themselves and just level up a bunch of other heroes in campaign. That's the goal. It's kind of what we did in Raid, and it's kind of what we're going to do here. It seems to be working. We're going to do a shield so we don't die, and it also does a lot of damage. There we go. He's dead. So that's the goal, is to pick one hero who is a campaign farmer and just use them for now in very hard. All right, so having a 6-star maxed hero is what we want. Now, as far as campaign, I mean, like I said, we just need a little more damage. I could use someone like Lightning Demon to do defense down. So if you do have a demon kind of scenario team going on, Lightning Demon's really good for the chain lightning and because he has the defense down, which helps for those tank fights. They're kind of jerks. But at the same time, I don't know if I really want to waste my time with doing that. So far, it hasn't really been a problem in the sense that we just level up more and then we beat it. And the only fights I'm having trouble with are tanks. That's it. It's the only ones I'm having trouble with. No one else. All the regular ones I can pretty much beat. We kill them in like 3 seconds. So it's not a big deal. We ended up getting through, I think, an entire campaign. Yeah, we got through the entire level of the campaign up to this fight again after we beat the last tank problem. So yeah, you're going to start seeing those tank problems coming up more and more. So yeah, getting your attack up is definitely going to be useful. Having these legendary weapons is going to be useful for getting more damage output. So that's going to be good. And now that my healer is a little bit stronger, she's at least kind of starting to survive. Look at that. Punchy McPuncherson and my little rogue. They just kill everything. I love it. The fact that she transports around helps because she doesn't get stuck behind one enemy. All right, let's see what we get. I think we're on stage 140 now. All right, so hopefully we can beat this one. Oh, it's going to be this guy. He's a pain in the ass. So the reason I hate this guy is because he has that little, what is it? His little guy on his back right here. And this little dude has so much HP, and he lasts for such a long time when you're fighting him. I guarantee you, if you had him and you were using him, he's probably not going to have the same ability. Probably not going to work the same. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to be a drop. So yeah, they got me. I knew it. This guy's kind of a pain in the ass. I also don't know what the power of these fights are. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here or if I'm higher power or lower power. I don't know anything about it. I just know that they suck. Let's see. Can I battle? What does it say? Yeah, there's no power on here, so it doesn't even say. But they're 4-star 45. So yeah, they're getting up there. So they're around where we are. I have one hero, two heroes that are higher, but they're my rares. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not too pushy on this. I don't really, I'm not like, oh god, I need to get to level 50. Like, we'll see how it goes. We beat them when we beat them. Either way, we're gonna get the rewards. As far as arena goes, we just did an auto battle before. As you can see, we're running up our battles now. Oh, nice, 120,000. So we are at gold 1. We have 175 wins versus 41 defeats, and I've said this before. The arena in this game is stupid. It's stupid in the sense that it doesn't bother me because I can just put it on auto and walk away. And if I lose, I lose. I win, I win. The thing though is that it's completely random. I've had so many fights in this that I 100% would have won if it was just Ares. So what I'm thinking here is in long term, not right now, but in the long term, what would be the best course of action for Arena? I guess the best course of action would be to force certain skills. So how would you do that? Well, maybe considering putting on like I don't know, putting the what's her name, the frozen god. You can put the freezing god so that she slows down the front line. Put that on one of maybe like power fist or something. Then keeping Sir on, maybe adding only heroes that do basically passive skills is what I'm thinking, and then putting like Ares, and then if there's like maybe Odin or something like that, where you can do the stuns, like something that's not super high number to use. I think 4 is good enough. Honestly, even just leaving Ares in there would be good, but I think Odin eventually would be someone that you would want to use, uh, just from the stun and the damage alone. So I'm thinking that might be the best option because then they're not waiting to use some of the higher level skills, and they'll just use the skills that I want them to use. All right, so it's either 4 or 5 and we're done. You know what I mean? Either they stun the whole team or it gives me attack up and I can kill them. Because if I can get the attack up, I can honestly just take everything out and just put Ares in. If I get the attack up right in the beginning, I should win almost all the time. But unfortunately, that's not the way it works. So here we go. Let's go in here real quick and see. I literally just put this on auto. I don't know any of these teams. They all look higher and lower than me. So we're just going to do consecutive battles. Boom. And do 4. We'll do the 4 battles, see what happens. This team is exactly the same as me, so it really just depends on who gets their skills first, more than likely. I've been noticing certain heroes in the arena that function really well, and I would say, what is the first one? The first one is that mage that he basically looks like a dark knight and just uses. See what I mean? Ares should go off right now, and we would be good. But if they get off something weird, like yeah, here we go, like the shield and all that, boom. All right, so now we're fighting. This is the healer that we just got. Say she's very strong, very defensive. She can keep putting up shields, so she's kind of a pain in the ass, but we still took her down. So yeah, fun. Yeah, but what I was saying is the mage that shoots like looks like missiles, like purple missiles out at everyone. He seems to do a ton of damage, so I would say he's good. There is also the healer and the tank that are really good. They're both one's beast, the beast tank with the bunny ears. Yeah, the tank with the bunny ears, and then there's also the healer that you just saw. Obviously, Banshee's really good because she can reduce damage output. I mean, reduce damage output and increase damage output. Sorry, damage input, whatever. Either way, reduces the enemy's attack and increases your attack and your crit damage. So yeah, good stuff. Oh, look at this. We're getting a shield. Where are we at? We got Punchy and my healer left. That's it. Oh, that's it. We lost. See, but that's another situation where we literally could have won if we just got the right thing off, I guess. But hey, oh, that's who that is. That's freaking what's his name? That's the Wukong guy. There we go, dead. We just lost that one. If we had been able to beat him, she probably would have healed him. That was a 1-1 situation. It happens. Like I said, it's so random at this point. I'm not even worried about it. I'm fine losing. I'm fine winning. As long as my wins outweigh my losses, we're doing well. And so far, we've been doing that. I think we did 10 fights before. I think 7 were wins and 3 were losses. So whatever. I used to buy some stuff. Like I would buy more arena fights. But look at this. Attack up, we would be done right now. We would be done. But they decided to do speed up, which is good, I guess, but it's nowhere near as good as attack. See, and now they used, what is it, Poseidon, and we lose because the game sucks with arena. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about with arena. That would have been 100% a win if I just got my Ares off. Like that's how I win all the time. I wish there was more control in this, uh, but there's not. It's just one of those things. It's really the only thing about the game that I would say is just flat out stupid. The fact that we can't control our arena teams at all, like literally zero control. I can't do anything. I can't go in here and say cannot use it. It's all manual. So the game's going to do whatever the hell it wants and use whatever skills it wants whenever it wants. See, still no Ares. Just doesn't want to use Ares ever. So I may consider just taking Poseidon out of my team for arena because he sucks for the arena. At least for getting things done quickly. He's great for the comeback, but he sucks for anything else. So there we go. We got 2 wins, and we actually got something else. We got some points, so that's good. So we're a little bit closer to getting that 120. Like I said, I usually would used to buy these, but now we're getting to the point where there's no point. I just do the fights for the day and then move on. And hopefully we can get into this area pretty soon. I'm looking to get some stones here. We do get some pretty good things in here also. I think yeah, here we go. Once we get to Ruby, all you get is stats. So yeah, it's weird, right? I never thought that would be what they do. So you get some stats, and there you go. So that's the arena. This looks like it's starting in 4 days. I've never done whatever this is, the legendary arena. I don't even know what it is. So hopefully that is something cool. And then, like I said, the masteries we're not touching. Tactics we just upgraded a few, so we have some stuff there. So now here's where we're at on campaign. Actually, let's go on the challenges real quick. Hall of Gods. We're at the same thing we were before because I'm not pushing these because I don't need to. So we will eventually. I do need to get earrings for my hero. Which one? For the healer. And I need a ring. So I need a ring and I need an earring for her. And then all my gear will be at least up to like par with my team. But Sharon has been pretty good. We have to do Holo Gods anyway, so we'll just do a run. So this is what I do for the Holo Gods. My main team is here. We'll put tank here. Oh, no, what's going on here? Can I move them here? No, I can't. All right, so this is my main team, and then we've got everyone here who does the debuffs in the back. We're at 215,000 power. We could do, like I said, we could probably beat a bunch of these. It's just not important right now. And the epic and legendary stuff is so freaking expensive that I don't even know if I would want to waste the chance on we don't want full. We want auto. No, we want auto. There we go. I forgot that we want auto because say people start dying because the game decided to do the full. There we go. Now we'll be fine. Now we can do full. But what happens is basically I just put the shield up and then my lower levels will survive. But I forgot we had it on full. See, it just doesn't really. It never wants to use Ares. It always wants to use speed up. This game loves speed up. Let me tell you, and it loves Mimir too. There we go. Let's do attack up. There you go. Look how fast everything dies when we do Ares. It's stupid fast. Oh man, yeah. It's just like, come on, game. I really wish you could set it though. It's a little irritating that it's totally random. All right, so we got a bunch of victories. Did we get? Yeah, we got earring things. We need the stones, so we are going to have to run the maze to get stones. All right, so there's another win for that. Let's go out of here. As far as the maze goes, we haven't been focusing on these 3. I've just kind of been popping in once in a while to get some stuff. So that's why we're where we are. We can easily beat these. Like we can probably get all the way up into here, like to 15 at least, probably. But I'm not pushing these because, like I said, it's not necessary. We literally just got to the point where we're using purple books for our upgrades. So yeah, I mean, I can easily just run a few more when I start getting to that point. And we do get a bunch of books from the quests. So I haven't really needed to farm this so much, so I'm not really wasting any time in it. We are going to have to farm this. I did a few levels today just because of the crafting for the Pandora's Box quest. So we got up to stage 10. That's just where we're at. Once again, we could probably push at least up into here to like 14 probably. That should be fine. Same thing with the Maze of Enhancement. I just haven't been doing this, and I really should because we're going to need these stones. So, but the problem is the only section that is good is all the way down here, right? This is all purple. No, this is blue, green. Yeah. So you don't start getting better ones until stage 20. So we're not going to be beating that right now. I mean, we might beat it in a little while, but we're definitely going to need a little bit of a revamp to beat these guys because these tanks are very strong. So we're going to need some defense down and some attack up. Maybe Banshee would be a good option because she can do the defense down and all that. And honestly, we might even bring her into some other fights later on because she's getting important. Oh, messed up. Maze of Gold. So here we go. We are on stage 13 here. I haven't even tried 14. I'm sure we can beat it, but we've been farming on stage 13 now and slowly moving our way up. Eventually, we will get out here and start hopefully getting some more gold. Having the ability to get even 18,000 versus the 8,000 in the beginning is very nice. Like I've been noticing that like you guys are seeing 80,000 gold right here, but I literally just did 3 tactics for 120 plus 90. So I just spent 200 plus 1,000 gold to upgrade my tactics. So yeah, that was what I did right before this video started. But yeah, that's where we're at. We were not really in any shortage of gold at this point. I mean, we're able to do our upgrades. The rings, I think we'll start forging the epic ones and see where that goes. I'm hoping I can get another epic ring for human, but if not, then whatever. As far as my items, I have, let's say, we've been selling off some of the older gear because a lot of this I can't use unless I upgrade it for the, what is that, for the Pandora's box. But for right now, we're just getting rid of stuff because I just don't need it. So we're not going to worry about upgrading it. We're not doing any of that stuff right now. I'm just doing the level 1 ones. It's I don't want to waste too much gold on things that are kind of a side note and aren't going to super affect my account right now. Later on, yeah, getting that crit damage is going to be really good. And any of them that pop up, like if you see the green dot, just add them in. Like I've added in blue stuff. I've added in a whole bunch of different things into the Pandora's box. So I think right now we are at, let's look, Pandora's box. We're at 5% crit damage. It's something. You know, it's not great, but it's something. But you can see like this is just a lot. Like it's a lot to do. If you were to upgrade all of this, you know how much time you would have to spend on stones alone? Like it would be a lot just to like farm all these stones to do these upgrades. Yeah. I mean, they want level 8, 10, 8 plus, what is this, plus 10 gear. Even on regular gear, it's going to cost a lot over time. So yeah, this would cost way too much gold right now. Once we start having a surplus of gold, yeah, I'll start doing this. All right, campaign. Let's look. So like I said, this is where we got stopped. I'm going to see if we can bring in, maybe we'll bring Mimir in because we need the damage is what we need. I don't think the slowdown is going to help me, to be honest. Like, I'm sure it'll help more than what I'm doing right now, but it's not like the best thing ever. And I may actually even consider just removing Aphrodite completely from my team. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet because having Mimir in there with the crit rate, it's just so good because you do so much more damage. Here, let's put this on auto. Now we have zero problem getting to the boss. Like this is like, I don't even think I use skills actually on this one. I'm not sure if I remember. Yeah, they don't need it. So I don't even use my gods in the first round. We just let them kind of whoop ass and they die. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now we're into the next area. About 30 seconds. I don't remember if we used it here or not, or if there's skills. I think his skill pops off now, so we should be okay. Yeah, we're going to use attack up. We want to get into the fight quicker, and we don't want my healer to die. That's the other problem. If she gets hit with 2 big hits, yeah, she's going to die, but like otherwise, she's fine. All right, so now we got that. Now we're going to use our Poseidon to get our shield up and make sure no one dies. And then we're going to use crit rate to hopefully do a little more damage here. Get some extra crit damage up. So look at that, 5,000 damage on a regular hit. That's nice. That's our like normal attacks, which is kind of cool. Hopefully we can get Ares up real quick. There we go, Ares. And now you're going to see that like it's going to be a little crazy. There we go. They're dead. And we're moving up. So see what I mean though? The defense down is going to be something we're definitely going to need. It's going to be important. We got the crit rate. We've got attack up. We've got a bunch of things. But as you can see, this guy still heals up and has a ton of... Look at this. Look how much... There's literally zero reason for this guy to have this much HP. It's just so funny. Like, they do hard DPS checks. And the funny thing is the DPS checks don't match the fights, all right, at all. Like, they don't match it in any way, all right? Like, the next fight I do, it'll be a joke. That's the funny part. So here we go. We've spent over a minute, and we've got him down about a 0.4. So yeah, having DPS in this is going to be a lot, it's going to be something that's very important, obviously. But I think having defense down, attack up, crit up, all that stuff would be a lot more useful. So we may end up just saying screw it and doing this with what's her face, with Banshee maybe, because she can do the increased crit and then leave this guy on. The funny thing is we could win this over time, but because there's a time limit, it's just not working right now. And we're pretty beefy as far as attack. Like we're not slacking in the attack department. All right. And what's the power on this? I don't even know. Let me look. Power on this is actually 200. So we are lower than the power for this right now. All right. So we're in line. All right. We're in line and we just need to get some more damage. That's really it here. I have been farming Forest of Silence to get through it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was going to show you. We do want these. This is the next thing. So really, we just want to beat this so that we can get that. I think in here we went through a couple of these. I don't know if this one. Let me switch this out back to Aphrodite, just so she has her HP and defense. There we go. Back up to 31. Done. And we can level up some heroes. I don't know who my next hero is. I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I'm honestly unsure with myself. I may consider just saying screw it and building him up as far as we can. Like that might be my move. I think I'm going to do that. I want to get my first 6 stars, really what I want. So I think getting him leveled up might be my best option right now. He's already at 43,000 power. He's got almost 9,000 attack. So I think we're just going to get him maxed out, and that might be my next move. See how he does when he's at 60. I mean 6 star, because he's really good. I mean I can't say enough good things about him, and I do want to get Ares maxed out so we can get his extra skill here. There you go. Increased attack of all allies. So I definitely want to get that to 200 soon. So I think we're going to push him to 20. Let me see. Let me go into him. I don't even know if we have. Can we level him up? We can. So register. There we go. Another level. More account experience. I've been gaining a lot of account experience, and I've been doing a couple. Like I said, my secondary team I leveled up. Get out of here. Get out of here. We have to do Hall of Gods 15 times anyway, so we'll probably be able to get him to level 20 just from doing that from the potions. So there's that. So that might be the next move, is that we just do the quest and say screw it and go from there. But I think getting a 6 star is going to be good. I don't know how the EXP works in this game. Like if I max a hero, do I get EXP potions based on that hero being maxed, or do I just get no experience? Like I don't know how that works in this game yet. We'll find out once we start getting some max heroes. I'm hoping that the EXP not gained turns into potions, but this game seems to be a little more stingy with the XP, so I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. All right, so that's where we're at there. I think as far as everything else goes, we're doing pretty good so far, and I don't think we got a bunch of gems from doing the quests. So yeah, if you're running low on gems, you can just beat more stuff. That's fine, and you'll move up. Let's go into. All right, I got to decide. We might want to beat this. I might just get it over with today, since we're at a point where we've got a level anyway. So we might just do it. Let's go into the Hall of Gods. Let's just see how far we can get in here. How's that? Because I want to know. I want to know anyway. Like we want to see how far we can go in here. So this is the team. There we go. Let's get the full auto off, because I hope it's off. Is it off? Yeah, we don't want full. We want regular auto. We want to save our back row from getting killed. And as long as we get our shield up before he does his first hit, then we're usually ready to go. There we go. Done. Now, what I've been doing is I've been waiting and saving my Ares for right when he gets to about 5. So when we get to about 5 points, like we just did, we do Ares, all right, and then we pop the crit rate. So now we get attack up and we get crit rate all at the same time. Say boom, boom, boom. Look at all that damage. And then we will throw this at him so he gets a little stun. He gets slowed. And then we wait for Dionysus to pop. And now we get all of our skills again. As you can see, boom, boom, and everybody's going to pop their skills right at the same time. And then we just start the cycle over again. Now, we don't technically need to use Poseidon again, because right now, as you can see, they have tons of stuff going on. So we're just going to use Ares and Mimir again. See, this is why I think just skipping out on Aphrodite right now and just switching out for Mimir might be our best bet anyway, just because that extra crit rate at like if I can get it to like the 2,000, which is easy, will probably be more beneficial to my team. So there we go. We got more stuff. Let's go into this one, stage 30. Try it again. That last one didn't seem too hard, so we might as well see how far we can go since that's the quest to do it anyway. And now and this is going to unlock some stuff and give us some more gems. So why not, right? Why not try? We're going to know when things are going bad when I start seeing X's over here. Because that means my back row's dying. Even though they're all level 1. There we go. I mean, sorry. Yeah, well, they are all level 1. They're just 1 star, though. So they're not technically level 1. I basically doubled their power. They were like 3,000 before. Now they're 6. So there you go. All right, let's slow the bastard down with my Artemis. And now we're just waiting for Dionysus. And this is basically what I do every time with these raids. The only one that's a little different is Sharon, whatever his name is. I never get it right. He's the only one that's a little different, and that's because the skeletons are kind of a nuisance and can be annoying if you don't have a lot of AoE going on. We have Odin, too. I forgot. All right, let's just use this. And that's because, like I said, if you have Odin or you have Poseidon, those are all really good ones to have for the skeleton, because you want stuff that can kill the ads as they come out. And for the last run, right when he dies, he lets out like 1,000 skeletons. So you want to have Poseidon ready to go, basically right when he dies. So you're going to use the only difference between this and that really is that you're going to use. Do I want to use speed up? No, we're going to use crit rate. Here we go. This and this and this. We'll use them all. We'll just use them all, right? Get it going. Look at that. That was everything all at once. So yeah, you want to basically just wombo combo these gods into the ground. What do we get for that? And we still get a green potion. That's great. All right, level 50. So now this will be where they start getting strong, right? So we're on area 7, 200. Let's give it a shot. I think this is about as far as I'm going to go on this one. I want to go into the skeleton. And we also want to start beating Ares a little bit too, because having the ability to get the last accessory is going to be nice for when I get my 6-star. So we'll see. All right, so now there's my shield. So no one's dying right now, and now we just wait. Let's see. Now I think the same thing's going to happen here, is we just need to make sure that we can win with the damage output. So I have a feeling this is where this will probably be the last one that we're going to be good on the damage, because my back row team isn't that built. So once we start building up the back row team, then yeah, we'll push this a little further. Do Dionysus. Everyone gets their skills back. It doesn't seem to be that much different than the last fight. I mean, it seems like we might be doing a little. Yeah, it's about the same. We're running about the same time. Now, no one looks like they're dying, so the shield seems to be working. Yeah, everyone's still alive, so that's good. So now that we have all these points, we're going to use attack up. We're going to use our crit rate and then our speed. There we go. And we use Artemis to get him slowed. Look at that. All that damage coming at him quickly. Now we're going to use Dionysus to get everyone to use their skill again. Yeah, I mean, we're about halfway. This is going to be rough. We might either just make it or just miss it. It is possible. We're definitely not using anything. We're not going to use anything like Poseidon or any of that stuff. We only want the attack up stuff. So we're going to use this. All right, we lost one guy. So, yep, this is getting tougher. Now we use speed up. As long as we don't lose anyone who uses the gods we want, which I don't think we're in any danger of right now, so that's fine. Dionysus. Do I need a shield? No, it looks like everybody is shielded up, so we're good there. I'm going to save it. I'm not going to use Artemis. We're going to save it for the last hit. There we go. Boom and boom. Hopefully this is enough. And now we're going to speed up so we do a ton more damage real quick. And that should be enough. Done. 19 seconds. All right, so we were able to beat Vidar stage 7. So once we build up our back row a little bit better, we'll be able to do a lot more damage. Because remember, my main team, you're looking at 30,000 plus power heroes. And my back team, you're looking at 6,000. So they're definitely not leveled up for this at all. Not even a little bit. So there we go. That's Vidar. Let's look at the Ferryman and see how hard this one gets. I have a feeling this is going to take a little bit more work just because of the skeletons being annoying. And they're probably going to end up killing some of my lower level heroes, which is fine. It just means it's going to slow the battle down. But this is why I said I want to get one team maxed completely. That's the first step. And then after that, we're going to worry about secondary heroes. And I don't want to get like sidetracked into trying to figure other stuff out. We killed the stage 3 pretty fast, so I actually don't think that this one's going to be too bad. Let me see if we freeze him. All right, so how much damage are we doing right now? All right, it looks like he still has time. So we are going to do attack up. We basically now want to save enough for, yeah, okay, see, he's dropping fast. So now we're going to save it for him. We're going to save it for Poseidon because we're getting to that point. We're going to do the crit rate up so that way we kill this guy. There's that, and now the skeletons are going to come out like that, and now we use Poseidon. See? And that's usually the best way to do it. If you have anyone stronger, Odin, something like that, whatever you want to use. You can stun them all and then just attack them to death, whatever you want to do there. So there we go. More earring stuff. We got some more stuff for divinity. This is actually worth it for me because I do need to do some divinity stuff. All right, let's try stage 5. I think 5 is as far as we're going to go on this one. Let me see. Okay. Just want to check my time. All right, here we go. This one shouldn't be that bad. That last one wasn't too bad either. It's just timing out Poseidon, which really at this point, it's not hard because we basically have enough time to get Poseidon back. So really it's just making sure that you have 6 points. That's it. There's no like other thing that really matters. All right, we're at 6, so we're going to use him. We lost Mimir, so that sucks actually. We're going to use Artemis then, just to slow this bastard down a little. All right, we could use Dionysus when I'll do it when the skeletons pop. There we go, because now we can use all of our skills at once. So all the AoEs, all the non-AoEs, everything. And that'll kill a couple of the skeletons so none of my weak guys die. There we go. Now we are waiting for Ares, so we're going to use Ares again. All right, and we can use Artemis to slow him down. And that should be more than enough, I think. Yeah, it should be more than enough. If we get... Actually, we can use speed up, too. There we go. I'm watching points versus where he's at on the HP meter. I don't want to go too crazy, and then all of a sudden we don't have anything. There you go. Everything's ready. Goodbye, skeletons. Wipe them out. And there you go. That's Sharon. My Sharona. All right, get out of here. We want to go into Ares. So that's him. So now let's go see what Ares is about. I honestly don't even know what Ares is about. Like, we fought him the first time, and he didn't... Oh, crap. I forgot to bring my guy in. That doesn't matter. We're way above this guy's level anyway. All right. I forgot to bring my other hero in. I still have the wizard in here because we haven't fought it since then. Oh, well. Wizard boy is dead because he's on my main team. Let's get some crit rate. Slow him down because this guy does nothing but skills. So if we slow him down, it's a lot more important. The skeleton boy just likes to throw skeletons at everyone. There we go. Let's get some skillies. I'm surprised this is going as fast as it's going with one of my main damage dealers not in the fight. All right. Let's use Odin. Let's just try him. Look at that. Just punch people in the face with a hammer. All right. Do we have Ares? Ares is dead. So we're going to use this. There we go. We're going to use Poseidon on this one because people are dying. There we go. That just reminds me of Troy now. Row, you bastards! Greeks are dying. I've been watching some of the Troy like clips on YouTube recently. Like when he comes in and right in the beginning when Achilles fights that dude, the big dude. I watched that when he calls the bad guy when was it Brad Pitt? He's like, you sack of wine. Such a dumb ass freaking. Oh my god, such a terrible thing to say to someone. Like if somebody was like looked at me and called me a sack of wine, I don't know if I would take offense to it. I would have to laugh, I feel. And that's how I feel about this. I thought I clicked the wrong one. There we go. So now no one's dead. We've got our shield, and now we can function correctly. And she had Ares, which sucks because we didn't have it last time. So now let's see what happens when we have him. A little different. Look at that. Attack is he's just melting away like a silly, silly god of war. He's a melted god of war. All right. We might save. I'm going to see if we can use all of it at once. I think that'll be fun. Let's do that. All right, here we go. We're going to do attack up, crit up, and Dionysus. So now everyone's going to attack up, crit up, and they're going to use all their skills. So let's see what happens. I've never done this. I've only done 2 at once. Look at that. Boom. Just crunched him in the face. Oh, man. I love that. That was good. All right. So there goes Ares. All right. We'll do one more on Ares. That's stage 4, right? So let's try this one. Let's see. So far, like I said, so far this game is difficult in the beginning. It doesn't seem to be too hard now. I don't think there's any loss in doing anything in this game. I feel like eventually you're gonna need heroes anyway, and there's not enough of each faction to do everything in the game. And in some ways, this game is very much like Raid, in the sense that, oh, look at that, my tank died. This guy's getting beastly. Slow him down. I feel like you're going to need epics, rares, and legendaries in the end games, just because you're going to need the factions to get through towers. You're going to need them for specific things. Some heroes are just going to be more functional in certain battles, obviously, like the tank battles versus the damage battles. You might need, the healer. Let's get more shield. You might need the healer and the, defense up. We're going to do this before he does that. There we go. I didn't want my guy to die. All right. But you're going to need certain things to get through stuff, I have a feeling, in this game. So don't think that anyone you're leveling up is going to be a waste. I don't feel like any hero, it's at this point, outside of maybe some of the uncommons. And even there, I've seen people that have them, that use them just to level up their account. So I've been noticing that a lot. I've been seeing very high level uncommon and common heroes on high level accounts, and that's because they did that to level up their account. All right, so that's why I'm focusing on it. I can tell that there's something there. All right, there's definitely something to it. You can tell my tank is the weakest one out of my whole team because he's the one that died. It's because he's only 2-star, I think, right? He's only 2-star transcended, so he's not very strong. So there we go. We got another win in Ares. So let's see where we're at. We're going to have to beat the other ones to get that quest done anyway. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us any actual quests, so that sucks. But yeah, that's it for today. I mean, like I said, we're going to just go through some stuff and show where we're at. And yeah, we're going to be moving forward on the victories in the Hall of Gods, probably on earrings. I think I have enough rings. Let's just look real quick before we end. Craft accessories. So yeah, we have 41 rings and 14 earrings. So yeah, we can definitely just focus on rings, and then we'll run to get these. I might even have ore, to be honest. Let me see. Shop. Let's look real quick before we go. Clan. Is this where I buy my ore? No, it's in Arena. Arena. So we can buy ore. So here we go. Let's just buy some ore. Boom. We got 3 ore. That's enough. I don't know if I can actually make any more ore. Let me see. Enhancement materials, enhanced stones. No, we don't want that. We want not sunstones. Miscellaneous. Was it in equipment? Oh, get up here. Here we go. Stones. So just basic equipment. So we can forge these. Craft. Hopefully we get an epic max. Oh no, these are oh no, these are for the freaking. I'm doing the wrong thing. Right? Or am I? Am I doing the wrong thing? I am doing the wrong thing. Yep. I was like, whoops. All right, so we've got necklace, equipment, materials. Here we go. This is what we want. So we need more of these. So max. I swear, they really need to change how the stones look, because these stones and the divinity stones look exactly the same. It's very irritating. All right, so that's all we need. Oh, go back in. So now we're going to try and get that earring. Here we go. All right. This is the only part about the game that's like a little bit random, because we really want a human ring. Oh man, here we go. Let's see. What do we got? Oh my god, we got undead. But luckily, we're going to need them eventually, so it's not completely a waste. Oh, we crafted gear. Look at that. We got a weekly mission done. Claim that for 70 points. We're actually moving along pretty fast on this. We're at level 53. So we're going to probably get everything. Yeah, we have 12 days left. So we've been going up at least 2 or 3 levels a day. So we're definitely going to get all this, which is nice. We're going to get these potions and we're going to get those summons, which is good. I'm very excited about that. All right. Yep. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to talk about, let me know. Like I said, we're just kind of pushing through with these heroes. I'm kind of enjoying it the way it is, and it's a lot of fun. Uh, the legendary heroes and above, I think you can save those for later. I don't think you really need to push those early on. You can do whatever you like. But if you look in here, I mean, as you can see, I'm slowly starting to acquire a group of legendaries that we can, transcend, which is good because that's going to help. Having a legendary with no attack with no transcendence is a little tough. One transcendence, two transcendence, yeah, you'll probably start beating out your other heroes. But I would say see which ones you get before you start building anyone specifically. Unless it's like I said, the healer, the tank, like certain heroes. That one dude who you can only get through fusion with legendary heroes. I forgot his name. Whatever, the orc guy. He's actually I've heard is very good. And yeah, so there's definitely some really good heroes in here. So use who you like, and I hope you guys are having fun with it because I know that I am. All right. So once again, leave comments, have fun. Let me know what you guys have been doing, what teams have been working for you. Um, what heroes have been getting you through these tank bosses obviously would be fun. Things like that, because I have a feeling that's the only thing that people are going to have trouble with in this game. I don't think they're going to have that much trouble with anything else. If you're leveling regularly, you should be fine. And also, as always, like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you share this with your friends. Share this with your other loved ones. Share it with your neighbor, your cops in your town. Go to the local police station and say, "Hey, man, you should watch Mobile Gamer Nerd play God's Raid or Raid Shadow Legends." Or anything else. So this is God's Raid. I think we're on episode something, 8 or 9. I'll have to start putting that in the title. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.